welcome back to another episode of Game School. Hope you're all well. Hope you had a good Christmas and New Year and good festive time. I haven't done a cast for a couple of weeks. I just wanted to sort of do a quick one for the new year, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that have bought a PSVR headset, and if you have, welcome to the club. You're going to love it. So one thing I just wanted to talk about, there's a lot of games out there at the moment. There's a big sale going on, so get involved. But I got one over Christmas that, obviously I was away, but I had a little bit of time after Christmas and the New Year to sort of get stuck into, and that is Skyrim VR. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant game. It's worth, to be honest with you, it really is worth getting the headset just for this particular game. It's impressive. It's now I've not played Skyrim on any other platform. I'm a real late comer to the Skyrim world, but I've heard some amazing things about it. Now, so I haven't got any baggage. I haven't got any sort of what's not there type of scenario, or oh gosh, these things are much better in outside of VR. All I know, or all my opinion is, this is brilliant. This is probably the game, or the type of game that VR fans have been waiting to get involved with. It's fully sort of playable in VR, and totally it's an open world. You can wander around, and it's totally immersive. For want of a better description, at the moment I would say it's the perfect VR game. It's very obviously Games of Thrones-y. It's just huge fun. It's a massive game. It's endless. It can be played for a few hours, or it can be played for a few days, or just a few minutes. To be honest with you, at this point I'm just going through the missions, finding my way around. I don't really know what I'm doing in terms of the depth of the game, and what I can get out of it. But finding out and exploring this realm is absolutely top notch. It's brilliantly done. Now, you'll hear a few reviewers sort of talk about the glitches, about the graphic quality. But again, this is all comparative to the games, the 2D games for Skyrim. But don't worry about it. It makes no difference whatsoever when you're actually playing it in the game. More actually, you don't even notice it. The game is so immersive. It's so well done. It's so sort of it does obviously feel like you're still in a game, and it is a little bit arcadey. You've got these outrageous weapons and powers that, to be honest with you, you don't really need to be too much of a hardcore gamer to sort of get through it and kill everything in sight. But it doesn't really matter, because you're in this absolutely incredible open expansive world that is just a joy to be in. And I would just recommend anybody who is thinking about getting VR, or if you've already got VR, PSVR that is, this is a must game. This cannot be not played. I mean, you're missing out hugely. I am not really big on Game of Thrones, surprisingly. I've tried getting into it a couple of times, and it's just not, I've just not been able to get into it. Maybe I will, but this game is just fantastic. Like I say, you start off literally, as a prisoner, ready to get to be executed, to have your head chopped off, and from then on, the game is just superb. You can loot, you can pillage, you can ride a horse, you can kill dragons, you can cast spells, you can sword fight, there's crabs you can kill. I mean, crabs in the water. Steal horses. unlock, go and pillage in unlocked villages. I don't know what more you need apart from actually physically being in there. So I can't rate this highly enough, and I know this is very surface level sort of reviewing of this type of game or this game. I'm not going to give you sort of details of this is where to find this is where to find that. Honestly, get the headset on, switch your PlayStation on, and just have a hoot. It's as much fun in a single player game that you can have with a headset. It is obviously quite a familiar world because it does look like Earth, or it looks very sort of medieval type of thing, so we're all familiar with that sort of thing, and I think that does massively help the surroundings, even though you're going to be attacked by spiders and other sort of creatures and spectres and things like this. And you even get a chance to become run around as a werewolf. I mean, I don't know. Go and buy it. Don't hesitate. You will love it. There's no one that I could think of who's a gamer, who's a genuine gamer, that would not benefit and enrich their gaming by playing Skyrim. It's just possibly the best game I've played to date, and I say that with more about this is something that took me a little bit by surprise. I wasn't expecting this game to be as good. I was very tentative about it. I'd recently got hold of Doom VFR and absolutely loved that, but this is on a different scale. It's on a different sort of elevation of gaming. This game is massive. Totally, like I say, every area, every part of the map is huge in a VR sense. It is massive. You can play this game for days, hours, weeks, months, I think, and still find new things. So yes, I think you can go through the challenges and you can complete missions and you can do all of those things, but the sheer fact of just sitting around in a tavern having a drink with a drunken idiot, having a chat with someone about something totally irrelevant is fantastic. What I would really love to see is this on a sort of online playable version, which you can meet up with your friends in these areas. Now that would be off the scale. That would be absolutely hilarious, to be want of a better better sort of description, but it would be brilliant. You can imagine sort of going into a tavern and your entire clan are there, and you're all having a bit of a hoot, and you go on a rampage. You could build armies. You could, I don't know, the possibilities for that particular application are endless. Anyway, I'd love to see something very similar to this, like Westworld. Now that would be pretty impressive. That would be amazing. If anyone's listening out there who's a game developer, there's a challenge for you. Get it involved. But Skyrim VR, PSVR, go and buy it. It is the best game on the PlayStation VR so far by a mile. So that's my review of it. Like I say before, go and buy it. It's a fantastic game, but remember, there's no school like the old school, and I'm the headmaster.